Sometimes you don't realize how far you've fallen until you're staring up from the ground trying to remember how it felt to stand. This album is not about perfection. This is about survival. If you're listening to this, I hope you find a piece of yourself, and I hope you remember even after the hardest fall, there's still a way to stand back. You just need to find something that can make you do it.
Yeah, I feel the pain. More than I say, more than I show. I feel so cold, but music helps me stay. So I've been sinking in the silence when my thoughts get loud, trying not to let the darkness pull me further to the ground. Every heartbeat feels uncertain, like it's scared to make a sound. And I'm crawling through the shadows of the pain I never found. There's a weight upon my chest that never lets me take it slow, and I'm searching for a reason just to keep myself afloat. I've been breaking under memories that never learned to go, and the echo of my fears is like a voice I used to know. I'm barely breathing through it, caught between the fall and the truth. I'm barely breathing through it, don't know how, but somehow I move. Even when my chest feels froze, even when my hope stays broke, I'm barely breathing through it, but I'm still breathing through it. I've been living in the moments I could never let release, and they haunt me like a whisper every time I try to sleep. All the pain I didn't face became a burden buried deep, and I'm scared the scars I carry made their home inside of me. I don't talk about the nights I felt the world collapse within, how the weight of all my thoughts became a war I couldn't win. But I'm learning there's a strength inside the quiet where I've been. Even shaking, even trembling, I can rise from where I sink. It's a slow kind of healing, and it's nothing like they say. Ain't no sunrise in the morning, ain't no warmth to light the way, just a heartbeat that keeps going even when I fade to gray, and a soul that won't surrender even trapped inside the haze. Maybe this is what healing starts us. Not rising, not shining, just surviving. I'm barely breathing through it, caught between the fall and the truth. I'm barely breathing through it, don't know how, but somehow I move. Even when my chest feels frozen, even when my hope stays broken, I'm barely breathing through it, but I'm still breathing through it. I've been living under shadows that my past can't build a tall. Every memory feels heavy, like it's waiting for me to fall. I've been walking through the echoes of the pain I can't outrun, and the nights that once destroyed me still return with every sun. I keep drowning in the quiet, in the fear I never show, and the pieces that I bury find their way back to my soul. I don't really have the strength now, but I move cause I don't know if the hurt will ever leave me, or it wants to take control. To let go of the parts that fade, but yesterday still keeps its weight. I'm still under the weight of yesterday, still carrying the hurt I couldn't say. I'm breaking but I'm walking anyway, I'm breaking but I'm walking anyway. And I don't know if I'll ever be okay, but I'm trying not to fade away. I'm still under the weight of yesterday. I don't blame the days that hurt me. I don't hate the ones I lost, but I'm learning that the healing always comes with heavy cost. I've been searching for a reason, just to breathe a little light, but the scars that shape the story always pull me in the night. I'm not asking for forgiveness, I'm not asking to be saved. I just need a voice inside me to remind me I'm okay. Cause the past is like an anchor, and it keeps me in its home. But I'm lifting inch by inch, even if I move alone. I'm still under the weight of yesterday, still carrying the hurt I couldn't say. I'm breaking but I'm walking anyway. I'm breaking but I'm walking anyway. And I don't know if I'll ever be okay, but I'm trying not to fade away. I'm still under the weight of yesterday. I've been lying in the wreckage of the life I used to own, picking up the broken pieces just to watch them pile alone. Every memory feels heavier the longer that I roam, and every truth I buried starts to surface in the stone. I've been sinking in the shadows that I swore I left untold, battling the static in the corners of my soul. Some nights I'm screaming inside, but on the outside I'm cold, wearing scars like armor cause it's all I got to hold. I remember all the nights when I was reaching for the sky, but the darkness wrapped around me, trying hard to make me die. Told myself I'd never make it, that I'd always say goodbye, but I'm still here, broken, bleeding, but I'll fly. I'm healing after the fall, even when my spirit calls, even when I'm terrified of facing all these haunted halls. I'm healing after the fall, learning how to stand up tall, even when the world feels like it's about to let me fall. I'll rise again, even when the night takes all, even when my heart feels like it's about to hit the wall. I'm healing after the fall, yeah. I'm healing after the fall. I've been drowning in the silence of the words I never spoke, choking on the embers of the fires that I broke. Every whisper in the wind feels like a cruel joke, and every step I take just leaves me lost in smoke. I've been chasing all the echoes of the love I used to know, holding on to fragments as they vanish in the snow. Some days I'm barely breathing, but I'll never let it show, wearing pain like armor cause it's all I have to grow. I remember all the nights when I was begging for the dawn, but the shadows pulled me deeper where the light was always gone. Told myself I'd never make it, that I'd always be withdrawn, but I'm still here, broken, bleeding, but I'm drawn. I'm healing after the fall, even when my spirit calls, even when I'm terrified of facing all these haunted halls. I'm healing after the fall, learning how to stand up tall, even when the world feels like it's about to let me fall. I'll rise again, even when the night takes all, even when my heart feels like it's about to hit the wall. I'm healing after the fall, yeah. I'm healing after the fall. You know, some nights feels heavy. I have been fighting with my inner demons every night, and still fighting with them. I have been stayed up every night, writing music as a therapy, to get rid of the bad thoughts and enjoy life for a little bit. I've been walking with the shadows like they follow every breath, feeling pieces of my spirit getting tangled in my chest. All these memories are oceans that I never learned to tame, and the waves keep pulling at me, calling out my hidden shame. I've been drowning in the echoes of the words I never said, trying to bury all the voices that still live inside my head. And I hate the way the silence feels like poison in my veins, how it whispers every weakness, every scar I can't explain. I've been fighting with the demons that I swore I left behind, but they show up when I'm I'm lonely, creeping slowly through my mind. They remind me of the moments when my hope was undefined, when I begged the world for mercy, but the world was never kind. People see the face I show, but never what's beneath the skin. Never see the battles that I fight and never win. I keep hiding all the fractures where the darkness settles in, hoping maybe if I cover them, the pain won't start again. Tell me why the night feels colder when I try to close my eyes. Tell me why the dark grows quiet right before it comes alive. I've been staring at the ceiling like it's gonna speak to me, like it's holding all the answers that my heart can't seem to reach. Every night I feel the tension building heavy in my teeth, like I'm biting down on secrets that I'm too afraid to free. And I swear I've tried escaping all the storms that I create, but I walk into them anyway, like fate is something I await. There's a comfort in the chaos that I never recreate, like the darkness is a mirror that reflects the parts I hate. I've been carrying the weight of expectations on my spine, breaking under all the pressure that pretend is fine. People think I'm stable, but they never see the signs, never see the way I'm trembling while I'm walking the divide. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm stronger than I feel, tired of believing all the lies I used to conceal, tired of letting every wound become a part that never heals. But I won't let all this darkness tell me what I can't reveal. Cause even in the dead of night, even in the parts I hide, there's a spark that still survives, even when the hope has died. Tell me why the night feels colder when I try to close my eyes. Tell me why the dark grows quiet right before it comes alive. Lost in the low, I've been falling slow, trying to find a way back, but the pain won't go. Heart so cold, but I still move though. Keep my head down where the shadows grow. Lost in the low, yeah, I'm deep in the flow, trying to heal scars that I don't even show. If I fall back down, no, I'm gotta know I've been lost in the low, lost in the low. Every night I've been fighting these thoughts in my head. I don't run from the pain, but it drags me instead. Got a hole in my chest where the light should have bled, and the memories stay even when they long dead. I've been looking for a reason just to breathe again, trying to stitch up all the places where my heart's been bent. But the past hit hard like a cold cement, and the things I regret feel permanent. Sleep don't help, I just drift through dreams where the silence cuts deep like it's pulling the seams. Every step feels slow like I'm stuck in between what I was, what I am, what I'll never be seen. Feeling low, I've been falling slow, trying to find a way back, but the pain won't go. Heart so cold, but I still move though. Keep my head down where the shadows grow. Lost in the low, yeah, I'm deep in the flow, trying to heal scars that I don't even show. If I fall back down, no one gotta know I've been lost in the low, lost in the low. Lost in the low. I've been drowning in a space that nobody can see. Got a war in my head that won't let me be. All the fear in my lungs got me scared to breathe, but I'm still holding on to the scraps I keep. And I'm tired of the pain, but I'm used to the fear. Every cut on my soul, trying to learn how to heal, but the truth hit hard like a steering wheel. You don't move till you crash, then you learn it's real. I've been waiting for a moment I can call my own, where the noise fades out and I'm not alone. But the weight of the past got a heavy tone, and it sits in my chest like a buried stone. Lost in the low, I've been falling slow, trying to find a way back, but the pain won't go. Heart so my head down where the shadows grow. Lost in the low, yeah, I'm deep in the flow. Tryna heal scars that I don't even show. If I fall back down on God, I know I've been lost in the low. Lost in the low. I've been standing on the edge line, with my thoughts wrapped around fear. Every breath becomes a battle when the darkness feels too near. I can feel the weight inside me, pressing hard against my chest. And I'm trying not to break down when my heart won't let me rest. All the moments I've been hiding come alive when I'm alone, and the silence feels like gravity that keeps dragging at my bones. I don't know how I keep moving when I shake with every step, but I fall a little slower than I did the nights before this. And I'm trying, just trying not to slip tonight. Trying to stay on my feet and not lose sight. I'm one step from the edge, but I'm holding on again. I'm breaking on the inside, but I'm trying not to bend. And the fear keeps getting louder, pulling hard inside my head. I'm one step from the edge, one step from the edge. I've been haunted by the memories that I swore I'd bury deep, but they wake me with their shadows when the world falls into sleep. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm stronger than I feel, 'cause the pain don't care for courage when it's something you can't heal. I've been reaching out for something I can't name but know I need. Just a moment of forgiveness, just a second I can breathe. And I stumble through the quiet, but I'm learning how to stay. Even shattered, even trembling, I'm still here another day. And I'm trying, just trying not to slip tonight. Trying to stay on my feet and not lose sight. I'm one step from the edge, but I'm holding Yeah, I've been there before, watching myself falling back. Every time it happens, I need to start almost from scratch. I've been walking through the madness like it's stitched into my skin, trying to pretend that all these losses somehow count as wins. I keep breathing like the pain will fade if I just give it time, but every heartbeat echoes memories I thought weren't mine. I'm still haunted by the places where I left myself behind, empty rooms inside my chest that I can't seem to realign. I've been digging through the dust of who I used to be, looking for a version of myself that's strong enough to carry me. And some nights I can feel the weight of every single tear I shed, like they crystallize as anchors inside the corners of my head. People say I shouldn't cling to everything I dread, but they've never felt the quiet where you wish you weren't instead. I've been searching for a purpose in the shadows that surround, trying not to fall apart each time I hit the ground. I tell myself to keep on moving, keep my spirit unbound, but the truth is healing's cold when no one's around, and I get stuck in all the cracks between a maybe and a not, trying to understand the reasons why I feel the things I fought. It's like every step forward comes with battles I forgot, and every time I stand again I feel the things I'm really not. I keep falling back to nowhere, but the places I don't wanna be. I've been looking for a way out, but the dark is pulling into me. I keep falling back to nowhere. Why can't I just let myself breathe? Every time I get closer, something inside pulls me underneath. I've been trying to reinvent the broken pieces left inside, but every time I lift them up, another part of me just dies. And I can't lie, I'm terrified of what I feel at night, when the silence wraps around me like it's gripping me too tight. I've been running from the aches that always carve into my chest, hoping that the moments numb themselves enough to let me rest. But rest don't come when all your thoughts are tangled unaddressed, and you're drowning in emotions that you never once confessed. Some days I fake a smile, but that's what people wanna see, but behind it lies the trembling that keeps dragging after me. And I hate the way it feels to be afraid of being free, like healing's just a cage dressed up as who I'm meant to be. I've been folding all my fears into a corner of my mind, pretending I can box them up and leave them far behind. But trauma has a way of being stubborn, undefined. It returns in quiet waves in moments you don't choose the time. If pain was something simple, maybe I could let it go, but the heart remembers everything the brain can't overflow. And every scar I carry is a story I don't show, cause I learned that people leave when they see what's below. I keep falling back to nowhere, back to places I don't wanna be. I've been looking for a way out, but the dark is pulling into me. I keep falling back to nowhere. Why can't I just let myself breathe? Every time I get closer, something inside pulls me underneath. And maybe healing's not a promise, maybe it's a fight. Maybe every shattered moment shakes the way we see the night. Maybe scars will fade because they teach us what was right and what was broken, what was lost, would never heal this fight. Maybe I'm still learning what it means to stand alone, what it means to face the shadows I once claimed as home. Maybe falling back to nowhere's just a place where I'm reborn, where the darkness cuts me open but the truth begins to form. I keep falling back to nowhere, but the places I don't wanna be. I've been looking for a way out, but the dark is pulling into me. I keep falling back to nowhere. Why can't I just let myself breathe? Every time I get closer, something inside pulls me underneath. So quiet, too quiet to hide from myself, too quiet to not make some noise with some music just to blur the voices. What I hear in my head, deep inside the quiet. Laying in the dark, dim I hear the thoughts I try to drown. Every whisper feels like thunder when the world is not around. I've been drifting through the memories that I tuck beneath my chest, and the silence feels familiar, like a home I never left. I don't speak about the moments when the quiet makes me numb, when the weight of all my choices start to circle I become. I've been searching for a feeling that I lost along the way, but the quiet seems to hold me in a place I can't escape. Deep inside the quiet, I'm alone with everything I feel. Deep inside the quiet, every thought becomes too clear. And I'm sinking in the silence, where the noise can be. I can barely face what's here. I've been caught between the shadows that my heart won't let me leave. Every scar I've been avoiding comes to life inside this piece, and the calm can feel like pressure when it's heavy on my mind. But I sit with all the pieces that I never dared to find. I don't know if I'm improving, but I feel a different ache, one that doesn't pull me under, one that lets me stay awake. Maybe healing starts in moments where the world goes still and small, when your chest is barely steady but you rise from every fall. Deep inside the quiet, I'm alone with everything I feel. Deep inside the quiet, every thought becomes too clear. And I'm sinking in the silence, where the noise can dim steadily. Deep inside the quiet, I can barely face what's here. I don't know if I'm healing, but I'm trying. That's all I got tonight. I've been fighting with the demons that I kept inside. Every memory a weapon that I can't deny. I got pain in my chest I can justify, and a soul full of storms that I can't untie. I've been waking up cold with a heavy mind, every thought like a blade that I left behind. Got regrets in my blood that I still can't find, but they cut just the same from the back of my spine. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm doing fine, when the mirror shows a body that ain't fully mine. I'm a ghost in the skin that I redesign, trying hard just to breathe with a fractured line. And the world keeps moving while I stay still, and the silence feels louder when I don't feel. I'm alive but the numbness can still kill. Yeah, I'm lost but I'm moving with what's real. Cause I'm buried but breathing, broken but healing. I'm barely alive but I'm still here feeling. And I don't know the meaning, but I'm done with the freezing. I'm buried but breathing, still fighting the bleeding. I've been searching for a reason just to stay awake, every heartbeat shaking like I might break. I've been living on the edge of a tidal wave, hoping one damn day it'll all feel safe. Some nights I sing, some nights I float, some thoughts hit deep like they cut my throat. And I bleed from the words that I never spoke, try to hold my soul like a worn out coat. And I don't wanna run but the pain too loud, every nightmare hits like a crashing cloud. Been stuck in a storm for a long ass while, trying to fake a smile just to feel worthwhile. But I learned one thing in the darkest part, you can break a body but not the heart. And life been cracked, torn up, ripped apart, but it still beats low like a dying spark. And I follow that spark till the morning comes, even if the light's small and the night feels numb. I ain't done with the battle, though the fight ain't far. Never walk to hell till I see the sun. Cause I'm buried but breathing, broken but healing. I'm barely alive but I'm still here feeling. And I don't know the meaning, but I'm done with the freezing. I'm buried but breathing. I don't know if the light is real, but I can see something, just a little bit, coming through the cracks. Guess that's enough to keep me moving. Yeah. I've been stuck inside a storm that I carry in my chest. Every thought like thunder that refusing me rest. I've been drowning in the questions I never confess, trying hard to find a meaning in the mess I left. I got moments that haunt me like shadows in the hall, voices telling me I'm nothing when I'm trying to stand tall. I've been folding under pressure like I'm waiting to fall, but I rise a little higher every time I hit the wall. And the pain never asks, it just comes uninvited, turns the love in my heart into something divided. I've been fighting with the dark till my strength ignited, and the hope that I lost, yeah, maybe I just might find it. I ain't perfect, I ain't clean, but I'm trying again, taking steps to the places where I used to descend. And I don't trust tomorrow, but I'm holding the pen, writing truths that I buried in the deepest of sand. This cold light breaking through the cracks in me, this sunshine under all the weight I used to be, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to make it back. But I see light, cold light through the cracks. I've been bleeding out the memories I swore I forgot, but the past keeps living in the corners I rot. And the scars on my skin say I fought and I fought, even when I felt lost, even when I felt not. Every tear on my face was a truth I hid. Every night in the dark was a test I did. I was breaking myself just to feel like a kid, trying hard to forgive all the pain I lived. And it's hard walking roads that don't look back, when the world moves fast and your soul feels cracked. But I'm learning that the strength I thought I lacked is the thing pulling me forward when my lungs collapse. So I breathe slow now, even if it hurts, letting go of all the fears that I put in words. I'm becoming something new from the dying parts, like a cold little flame in a burning heart. This cold light breaking through the cracks in me, this sunshine under all the weight I used to be, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to make it back. But I see light, cold light through the cracks. I don't feel healed, but I feel a little bit better than before. And I have a quiet hope. Been living in the silence that I built inside my head, trying not to fall apart every time the past spreads. I'm breathing through the moments that I used to let break me, learning there's a part of me the darkness couldn't take. Seeing I don't know why it hurts less, or if it's even real, but the weight on my chest doesn't crush like it did before. And that's new. There's a quiet hope in the corners of my soul, like a small light I didn't know could go this fragile, but it's something I hold, a quiet hope, quiet hope. I've been waking up slower, but lighter somehow, like the pain stepped back, even if it's still loud. And I won't pretend I'm rising, cause I'm barely on my feet, but I'm learning every heartbreak doesn't end with defeat. Yeah, I'm still broken, but not as deep. There's a quiet hope in the corners of my soul, like a strong light I didn't know could go, and it's fragile, but it's something I hold, quiet hope, quiet hope. If this feeling fades, I'll find it again, even if it's small. I'll hold it. I'm not there yet, but I'm closer than I used to be. I've been walking in circles through memories I outgrew, tracing no mistakes just to see if they're still true. I've been breathing in the quiet like it's something I can use, learning healing ain't a race and the hurt don't choose. Yeah, I'm fragile, but I move a little steadier. Heart still heavy, but the weight feels friendly, and I'm finding little pieces of a calm I never felt. Guess I'm halfway to myself. I'm halfway to myself, still lost but I can tell. I'm closer than I was when the world felt like hell. I'm healing on the edge of the pain I used to dwell. I'm halfway to myself. I've been learning how to listen to the quiet in my chest, not the voices that would push me to the edge with no rest. I've been taking small steps like they're all that I've got, and the truth that I'm finding, it matters a lot. No, I'm not perfect, but I'm better than before, and the part of me that's shattered ain't bleeding like it were. I don't need to rush this. I just need to stay moving. Even if it's slow, I'll get there. There's a weight on my name that I carry for years. Made a heart break mistakes and the sum of my fears. I was drowning in the pain I never learned to release, trying to stand on broken legs, just begging for peace. I kept slipping on the memories, they cut like a blade. Every moment from the past was a shadow I made, and I hid from the truth like it lived in my skin. Like every scar on my body was a story of sin. But I'm rising from the place where the lonely gets deep, from the nights I couldn't breathe, from the days without sleep. I've been learning how to speak without shaking inside, how to walk through the world without needing to hide. I'm not here, but I know I'm not chained anymore, and that's enough right now to keep moving forward. Let the past wash off me slow. I'm not carrying it all. I feel the weight coming off my neck, piece by piece, as I face my pain. I ain't fixed, but I'm not the same. I'm letting go of the worst of me. Looking down, not a soul in my corner. Felt the world getting colder as my heartbeat grew slower. Had to pull myself up when no one else even noticed. Had to stitch my own wounds just to stay in the moment. I was grieving for a person that I never became, feeling guilt for every silence, every tear I restrained. But the fire in my chest didn't burn me the same. It became the kind of spark that I couldn't contain. Now I'm walking through the shadows with a calmer step, with the lessons from the pain tattooed on my breath. I'm not scared of the mirror like I was back then. I can look myself in the eye and feel human again. I'm still climbing out the wreckage, but I'm stronger in my bones, and I'm learning every moment that I'm never truly alone. Not as long as I'm growing, not as long as I'm I'm changing, even a little, then maybe I can live with myself again. I used to fall apart for every little thing, and it wasn't changed yet, but at least I can do more than what I was able to do back then. I've been walking on the pieces of the person I was, trying not to bleed out from the pain that it caused. I was living in a maze built from shadows I knew, and the walls whispered things that I swore were the truth. I kept choking on the silence when the nights went long. Every heartbeat felt twisted like I never belonged. Had to stare at my reflection through a fog on the glass, trying to see the version of myself I lost in the past. I was scared of my future cause it felt too dark, scared the pain in my chest would forget how to stop. But I crawled out of the wreckage with my hands shaking hard, and I stitched myself together with the pieces I carved. I've been waking up slow with the ache in my bones, trying to rearrange the pieces that I broke on my own. I was living in a storm where the thunder felt close, where the rain hit my skin like it wanted me for a ghost, for a ghost, for a ghost. Yeah. I was drowning in the doubts that I built in my mind, barely holding on to reasons just to stay alive. Had to fight off thoughts that would swallow me whole, had to carve out space just to soften the cold. But I'm moving with intention now, step by step, putting trust in the moments I used to forget. I've been learning every weakness has a story to teach, and the scars on my body don't define what I seek. I'm tired of the cycles that I lived in for years, tired of losing myself to invisible fears. Now I'm holding every heartbeat like it's something I earned, letting go of all the pain that I no longer deserve. But I learned how to breathe through the weight in my chest, how to talk to myself when my mind wouldn't rest. I survived every night where the silence got loud, where my shadow felt heavy like it followed a shroud. I remember being scared just to open my eyes, thinking life wouldn't change, thinking pain never dies. But time made me softer even with all my scars, even when the past chased me like a car in the dark. It doesn't hurt the same anymore. And that's enough for me to keep going. I've been learning how to sit with all the weight in my chest, feel the echoes of the past without falling to the stress. Used to panic in the silence, felt it closing me in, like the walls of my thoughts never wanted me to win. But I'm walking through the memories with a steadier mind, feeling things I used to fear becoming easier in time. I can breathe without the pressure cutting into my spine, like the shadows don't control every thought in my mind. I was fragile in the moments when the world felt cold, trying not to let my grief become the story I told. But I kept climbing through the darkness even when I was blind, letting tears hit the floor just to leave pain behind. Now the silence isn't deadly, it's a place I can breathe. It's a space where I can rest without wanting to leave. If the quiet feels kind, maybe I'm changing for real. When the quiet feels kind, I can hear my heart speak, feel the warmth in my bones that I thought all grew weak. I'm not healed, but the hurt's less loud, and that's enough to feel proud. When the quiet I've been peeling off the layers that I built out of fear. Every mask that I wore just to keep myself near. I was living in the patterns that destroyed my trust, letting guilt take the wheel until my hope turned to dust. But I'm moving through the fog with a purpose now, letting go of every burden that I didn't allow. I'm not scared of slipping back, though I still might fall. I just know that when I do, I won't lose it all. I got shadows that follow, but they don't lead me anymore. I got pain in my story, but it's not what I'm living for. I'm embracing every breath like a promise I keep, that I'm more than the nights where I cried in my sleep. And the quiet doesn't haunt me like a ghost in my mind. It feels safer now, feels warmer somehow, feels kind. If the quiet feels kind, maybe I'm changing for real. When the quiet feels kind, I can hear my heart speak, feel the warmth in my bones that I thought grew weak. I'm not healed, but the hurt's less loud, and that's enough to feel proud. When the quiet feels kind, I feel alive. Maybe peace starts small, a gentle breath, a quiet moment that doesn't hurt. And I think I'm getting there soon. I don't move fast, but I'm moving. Sometimes that's enough to change everything. I've been taking soft steps forward through the mess in my mind. Every memory I touch feels a little less unkind. Used to crumble at the thought of who I used to be. Now I stand beside the pain like it's walking with me. I was scared of every echo that reminded me of loss. Kept my heart behind the wall just to handle the cost. But the cracks in the bricks let a little light through, and that tiny piece of brightness taught me something new. I don't have to be perfect to deserve a new start. Don't have to hide every bruise or the breaks in my heart. I can heal in the quiet, heal slow, heal wrong. As long as I'm still moving, I'm exactly where I belong. I'm learning to forgive the past I didn't choose, learning not every battle means I'm destined to lose. And the road ain't smooth, but the steps feel real. Even soft steps forward can teach you to heal. Soft steps forward, even if they shake. Every little movement helps my heart awake. I'm not whole, but I'm getting closer day by day. Some steps forward. I used to drown in every thought that whispered I was weak. Every failure in my chest made it harder to speak. But I learned that strength ain't loud, it's the quiet you keep. When you're standing in the storm but refusing to weep. I've been giving myself grace for the days I fall short, for the nights where my breathing feels more like a war. I've been tending to the wounds that I hid for so long, and I'm starting to believe that I might just belong. I'm building from the pieces that I once threw away, turning fragments of my heart into something I can say. I'm not scared of breaking, I've been broken before, but this time when I fall, I'll rise even more. The path ain't straight, but I'm learning to stay. When the world tries to push me the opposite way, you know the pain still follows like a shadow. I know it can't stop me anymore, not while I grow. Some steps forward, even if they shake. Every little movement helps my heart awake. I'm not whole, but I'm getting closer day by day. Some steps forward. turn into something big. But for now, I'm just glad I'm still moving. I used to run from everything. Now I'm just learning how to stay with myself. I've been sitting with the thoughts that I used to refuse, all the broken little moments that I tried to unchoose. I was running from the past like it lived in my blood. Every step that I took felt like walking through mud. But I'm slowing down now, breathing deep, letting go, letting feelings take shape that I bury below. I'm not scared of the silence like I once used to be. It's a place where I can listen to the truth inside me. Yeah, I've fallen so many times, I lost count of the hurt. Kept pretending I was fine while I sunk in the dirt. But the cracks in my heart started letting in light. And the fear that held me hostage ain't as strong when I fight. I don't need to move fast, I just need to be here. Need to hold my own hand through the shaking and fear. If staying is a skill, I'm learning it slow. But every day I show up is the day that I grow. I'm learning to stay when it gets too hard. Learning to freeze when the pain comes up. Not running away like I did those days. I'm learning to stay. I used to disappear when my heart felt weak. Hear the trembling in my voice so I wouldn't look bleak. But I'm done apologizing for the ways that I break. Done pretending every wound was just some easy mistake. I'm embracing every part that I pushed out of frame. Every fear, every flaw, every whisper of shame. Cause the truth is I'm human and I bleed like the rest. But I won't let the past keep its hand on my chest. I've been learning how to stay when the pressure gets heavy. How to hold myself tight when I'm not feeling steady. I've been learning that healing ain't the end of the strain. It's the courage to remain when it's calling my name. And I'm proud of the softness that survived all the storms. Proud of every broken piece that reshaped itself on. I'm still hurting at times, but I don't run away. I sit with the pain and I tell myself stay. I'm learning to stay when it gets too hard. Learning to freeze when the pain comes up. Not running away like I did those days. I'm learning to stay. I'm learning to stay. I'm learning to stay. I'm learning to stay. I've been sliding through the shadows that I thought I'd leave behind. But the past keeps pulling harder than the strength I tend to find. Every heartbeat feels like pressure, like my chest is tight and changed. And I'm swimming through the memories that remind me of the pain. I don't run from all the darkness, but it drags me when it can. And I fight to keep my balance, but my body barely stands. I've been quiet in the chaos, I've been screaming in my sleep, and I'm holding on to something I can't name, but still I reach. I'm losing, but I won't quit tonight. I'm bruising, but I still try to rise. I'm still sinking, still fighting in the dark where my fears keep hiding. I'm still sinking, still fighting, barely breathing but surviving. Even when the weight grows heavy, even when my knees I've been holding to the fragments that remind me who I was, and the world keeps feeling distant when my heart can't feel the love. Every step is like a battle that I lose before I start, but I drag myself through silence just to mend a broken part. I don't know if I'll get better, but I wanna someday breathe without feeling like the pressure has its hands around my dreams. And I shake beneath the memories, but I rise between the fear. 'Cause if pain is all that's with me, then I'll learn to walk with it here. I'm losing, but I won't quit tonight. I'm bruising, but I still try to rise. I'm still singing, still fighting in the dark where my fears keep hiding. I'm still singing, still fighting, barely breathing but surviving. Even when the weight grows heavy, even when my knees grow weak, I'm still singing, still fighting, trying not to fall too deep. I'm singing, but I'm still fighting, and I'm still here. If I stay, you need to stay too. I thought we were forever, but forever slipped away like whispers in the wind, lost in yesterday. The promises we made, now they're fading like the night. But there's a glimmer of hope deep inside the fight. I won't let this sorrow kill my heart. I know that I'm stronger with the new start. The pain may linger, but it's not the end. I'll rise again, I'll heal and transcend. Though we're broken, I won't stay down. I'll let my head leave the past on the ground. The road is long, but I'll walk it alone. With every step, I'm finding my way home. The nights are cold, but I'm learning to breathe. The heart was shattered, now learning to believe. The tears that fell, they washed away the fear. And in the silence, I start to hear. I won't let this sorrow drown my heart. I know that I'm stronger, I'll make a new start. The pain may linger, but it's not the end. I'll rise again, I'll heal and transcend. Though we're broken, I won't stay down. I'll let my head leave the past on the ground. The road is long, but I'll walk it alone. With every step, I'm finding my way home. I'll find the strength to start again. The storm will pass, I'll breathe again. The sun will rise, and with it I'll grow. I'll reborn from the ashes below. Though we're broken, I won't stay down. I'll let my head leave the past on the ground. The road is long, but I'll walk it alone. With every I'm learning to breathe again, slowly. I've been waking up to nights that never really felt like rest. Just a cycle of emotions pressing heavy on my chest. And I used to fear the silence cause it showed me all my stress. Now I face it like a friend, I finally learned to let confess. I've been trying not to run from all the feelings that I hold, trying not to numb the parts of me I never let unfold. Every scar I used to hate is just a story I was told, but I'm rewriting every chapter with a heart that's growing bold. Some days I fall apart but I no longer think it's wrong. Some days I move in whispers but the whispers make me strong. And the darkness doesn't scare me like it did for far too long. It just teaches me the rhythm where my heartbeat can belong. I'm not healed yet, but I'm getting there. Learning how to breathe like the weight's not always there. I'm breathing again, slowly, finding my way through the pain I've known. I'm breathing again. I've been learning how to sit with all the parts I used to hide, letting every broken piece just settle somewhere deep inside. I don't rush to be okay, I let the healing take its time, cause the journey back to peace is never smooth, never aligned. I stopped blaming all the storms for every moment I felt lost, stopped expecting every step to never come without a cost. Now I'm walking through the quiet like a path I've never crossed, and the calm I find in breathing feels like something once forgot. I know healing isn't perfect, it's a wave that moves in slow, but I feel a different strength in every place I choose to grow. And the fear I used to carry doesn't know me anymore. I can rise again from pieces I was scattered on the floor. Maybe I'm not where I wanna be, but I'm not where I was, and that's enough. That's enough for the day. Breathing again, slowly, finding my way through the pain I've known. I'm breathing again. Sometimes you don't chase the light. Sometimes it finds you when you're broke. I've been walking through the pieces of the days I try to heal, holding on to moments that don't even feel real. Every step is heavy, but I'm learning how to feel something brighter than the wounds I tried so long to conceal. I don't recognize the person staring back inside the glass, trying to forgive a heart that's shattered in the past. Every tear was just a memory I thought would always last, but I'm starting to believe the worst days finally passed. When the light finds me, I won't run away. I won't hide behind the dark I used to chase. I've been lost before, but I found my place. In the quiet after storms, I found my strength. When the light finds me, I'll let it stay. Let it heal a part of me that faded gray. I've been drowning deep, but I'll rise someday. When the light finds me, when the light finds me again. I've been scared of moving forward, scared of who I'll be, scared that healing only brings another piece of misery. But pain taught me lessons I was never meant to see, like how broken hearts still fight for their identity. I'm not searching for perfection, just a place I can belong. Somewhere pain is quiet, somewhere I can stay strong. I thought healing was a moment, but I learned I was wrong. It's a journey through the nights where everything feels gone. When the light finds me, I will run away. I won't hide behind the dark I used to chase. I've been lost before, but I found my place. In the quiet after storms, I found my strength. When the light finds me, I'll let it stay. Let it heal the parts of me that faded gray. I've been drowning deep, but I'll rise someday. When the light finds me, when the light finds me again. Maybe all the pain I carried had a meaning in the end. Maybe all the nights I hated shaped the person I defend. Maybe every broken moment was a message life would send, that even when you lose yourself, you still can rise again. When the light finds me, I won't turn away. I've been waiting for a moment I could save all the hurt I held to start and now to fade. I'm not who I was on my darkest days. When the light finds me, I'll learn to breathe, learn to love the version that I couldn't see. Every part of me that fell is getting free. When the light finds me, finally finds me. So I made it through the dark to reach this moment. If you're here with me, remember, healing takes time and you're stronger than you know. So stay and keep going. I wish the best for you in life. Thank you for listening to this mixtape. Peace.